everybody. It is Monday. Today we start a new week of story. So this story is going to be the Bremen Town Musicians. I'm going to start with our spelling words. So today you're going to have an assignment with your spelling words that you're going to write a sentence using each one of your spelling and sight words. So our skill on spelling this week is adding S and ES, which we talked a little bit about last week, and then we did an assignment adding S, and now we're going to add ES. So last week we talked about some of the letters on the end of words that decide whether it's an S or an ES. So our spelling words this week are either going to be CH or SH, and that's when you are going to add ES. So the first word you see here is lunches. So you see the CH, so they have to add the ES to make it plural. Plural means more than one. Now this is bikes, plural, but since it had an E on the end, we just add S. This one is forks, plural. It had a K on the end, so we add S. Notes, same thing with the E, you just add S. Parks, same thing with the K, add S. Games has an E, so you just add S. Words has a D, so you just add S. Now down here you see wishes. You have that sh sound there, so you have to add the ES to the SH on the end. This one is inches. So now you have the CH on the end of the word while it was singular, so then you have to add the ES. The last word is plates, and it doesn't have the SH or the CH, it has an E, so we just add S. So today, when you go through and write these words, think about the S and the ES. You're going to have them in front of you, but remember which one has the ES and which one just has the S. Our sight words over here are could, want, say, and do. It's really important that we get good with these sight words because we use them so much in our writing and in our reading that it's important for us to know these. So I'm going to play our street rhymes, which is the sing with me that we do every single week. So I'm going to bring that in from the Savvis website.
Had a problem, tried to solve it on my own. Couldn't find a good solution, so I called you on the phone. Solve my problem, thank you friend for all you do. What is good for my survival is a partnership with you.
So that is our Sing With Me for today. We are going to get some of our amazing words coming up, and you are going to hear some of the words you heard from the video when we talk about our amazing words. I also want to play our Concept Talk video, which we do on every Monday, which is also from Savvis. So I'm going to go ahead and play that. The question for this video is, why is it a good idea to work together?
Why is it a good idea to work together?
When we work together, we can get more done.
That's right. It's much faster for a few people to clean up a room than for just one person to do it.
Hey, do you need some help with the puzzle?
No, I'm okay.
All right.
When people insist on doing things alone, they may struggle with what they are doing.
You know what? I think I do need your help.
Okay.
But if they ask for help, they can get the job done more quickly and easily. The same happens in our society. Sometimes our very survival rests on other people. In daily life, we often depend on our families, teachers, and friends for help. Some countries form partnerships to help them trade goods, defend themselves, and offer assistance to other countries that need help. Working together can also help groups, such as communities, find solutions to problems. This week, you will learn that working together solves problems, provides safety and protection, helps people survive, and gets the job done. Why do you think it is a good idea to work together?
All right, so you can think about that question. Why do you think it's a good idea to work together? Think of the times that you've worked together with someone and why that was important. Okay, now is our amazing words. So partnership, which we heard in the video, it is two or more people having joined together and became partners. So they're working together. So is a partnership like a dog and a cat barking and hissing at each other? Or like two squirrels gathering nuts together? So think about that. The cat and dog are hissing and barking like they don't like each other, and the two squirrels are working together to gather nuts. It would have to be the two squirrels because they're working together. The next amazing word is solution. Solution means the solving of a problem. So if you have a problem and you solve that problem, whatever you did to solve that problem would be the solution. So, for example, if some people leave litter in the park, think about what a possible solution to that problem could be. Maybe we could help pick trash up. Maybe we could put signs up that tell them not to do that. Maybe we could kindly ask them not to do that. There's many solutions, but you just have to come up with one. The last amazing word is survival. Survival is going to mean the act of remaining alive. So what are some things that are necessary for a person's survival? So think about that. What is something that you have to survive? I'm going to move on to our selection vocabulary, which you will see in our story this week. So the first one is mill, which is a building where grain is crushed for flour. Monsters are scary creatures. Robbers are people who steal. And excitement, a feeling of being very happy. So there's some pictures there to match each one of our definitions. All right, now I'm going to talk about plurals, which I talked a little bit about when we were doing spelling, and we talked about it last week. So if there is a CH, an SH, an S, SS, X, or Z, you add ES instead of just S on the end of words. So the next rule is if the word ends in a Y, you have to drop that Y and add an IES. So the I replaces the Y and then you add IES. So this one right here, thorns. Singular, this would be thorn, but when you make it plural, you have to add the S. It ends in an N, so it's just an S. But this one is pennies, which is the plural form of penny, which ends in a Y, so you would have to drop that Y and add IES. Boxes is plural for box, and since it has that S and it makes that sound at the end, you have to add ES. Buddies is plural for buddy, which ends in a Y, so you drop the Y and add IES. Ashes is the plural form of ash, which has the sh sound at the end, so we have to add that ES right here. Picnics is plural for picnic, but it ends in a C, so we just need to add the S to make it plural. Ditches is plural for ditch, and you hear that ch sound at the end, so you have to add ES. Stories is plural for story, which would end in a Y if it were singular, so they dropped that Y and added the ES. Same thing with parties. This is the plural form of party. So you drop the Y on the end because party ends in a Y, and then you add IES. Glasses ends in SS, so you add the ES to make it plural. So I'm going to click on this video, and we are going to watch a YouTube video about plurals.
Ahoy, matey! Ready for another phonics lesson? Today you'll learn about adding S and ES to the ends of words before this volcano blows. Ah! There she blows! There she blows! Ah!
Sometimes we add an S or ES to make a plural, meaning there is more than one. For example, one pet, two pets. Other times we add an S or ES to a verb to show an action happening now. She runs. If it was in the past, it would be she ran. In the future, she will run. But right now, she runs. She sits. She plays. She dresses. Let's look at some more examples. Here are some common nouns that add S or ES to form a plural. Sock, box. Nut, nuts. Dish, dishes. And here are some action words or verbs with an S or ES at the end. Melts, fetches, spills, mixes, chops, quacks. So how do you know when to add an S or an ES? Well, there are a few rules that help. For most nouns, to make a plural, you simply add the S. However, if the word ends with SS, X, ZZ, CH, SH, ES, or EY, then you add an ES. There are a few other exceptions too that you'll learn in later lessons. Now let's have you practice reading some words that end in S or ES. Ready? Crabs, eggs, matches, passes, plants. Great job! Now remember, add an S or ES to most words to make it plural or to show action that is happening in the present.
There she blows. Let's get out of here and go practice.
Go play! Go play!
All right, so that was just a little information about what we had just talked about with the S and ES. So your activity is not going to be about adding S and ES today other than your spelling words, which you will already see right in front of you. So you won't have to add or take away S or ES on your spelling words. It's already there. We will do another plural activity later in the week. So this is one of those exceptions that they were talking about. Some nouns change spelling when they are made plural nouns. Children, geese, and wolves are all examples of nouns that change spelling. So we are not doing an assignment on this, but I wanted to talk about this. One mouse is bigger than the other 3 mice. So mouse is 1, mice is more than 1. One child is sitting and 2 children are standing. So child is singular, but children is plural. I lost 1 tooth, but she lost 5 teeth. So tooth is singular, but teeth is plural, which is probably a common one that you've heard. So don't forget to do your reading assignment under the reading tab. It's just putting each spelling word into a sentence. Be creative with those sentences. And don't forget your sight words are going to be at the bottom. If you have any questions, please let us know. Have a great Monday.